Yes! Yes! You just got pumped! You... Yeah, he did it! He did it! Come here! Say it to the camera! Say it to the camera! Come on, say it right there! Say it!
I just got punked.
Yeah, so it's starting to look like South Korea just punked all of America. And although Trump was the punchline, I'm feeling a little guilty for not figuring this one out sooner, even though some of our fans right here on Really American were trying to tell Nick and I that we were missing the epic Trump trolling that South Korea was doing right in plain sight. But thanks to this guy on Instagram, I now see the obviousness of the truth. So hit subscribe to Really American Media, and let's break this all down. It's a classic in the making. Now, as we know, the Trump regime has the maturity level of like a high school bully, and they think it's completely okay to denigrate the sanctity of the White House and use it for trolling, whether it's AI-generated videos or using the actual White House website to own the libs. They find this kind of stuff hilarious. But now, joke seems to be on them.
Koreans are top-tier trolls because not only did they gift Trump this gold crown, and it was so subtle that everyone fell for it, like even the news and late-night shows were all like, oh my god, South Korea is sucking up to Trump.
South Korea, can I just talk to you over here real quick? Hey, South Korea, what the are you doing?
I'm not going to say the Koreans brown-nosed him, but they got so far up there, I'm pretty sure they snorted one of his tonsils because they gave Donald Trump the only thing he's missing at this point, a big golden crown.
It's a gift from President Lee Jae-myung to President Trump.
한반도를 최초로 통일한 고대왕국 신라의 대표적인 인물이 천마총 금관입니다.
This is the Cheonmacheong gold crown, which is a key artifact that represents the Silla dynasty, the first Korean kingdom to unite the Korean peninsula.
천마총 금관은 현존하는 신라의 금관 6점 중에 가장 화려하고 큰 금관입니다.
This gold crown is the largest and most extravagant of the 6 existing gold crowns from the Silla period.
천마총 금관은 하늘의 권위, 지상의 통치를 연결하는 신성한 그리고 지도자의 강력한 리더십과 권위를 승진합니다.
All right, so this is where I have to eat some humble pie and admit that Nick and I fell for this too. We thought that South Korea was manipulating Trump, not trolling him, as you'll see us explain in this clip. But as you watch it, keep an eye out for the yellow arrow pointing at the comment below, because it's going to show you that one of our very smart viewers saw this for what it is, and they were desperately trying to tell us. President Donald Trump was given a replica of a historic gold crown by South Korea's president. Now, is this the world understanding how to manipulate the hell out of our president, or are they just truly sucking up to him? Just as we threw the No Kings protest, someone literally gave this asshat a crown.
Of course it's sucking up, dude. It is so easy to attach on to Trump and get exactly what you want through flattery. We know that.
I know that it might be them playing three-dimensional chess, but do you think Trump sees it at all? Does he just want the crown, or does he know he's being manipulated?
No, of course he doesn't know, dude. Of course he thinks that's a narcissist. He thinks he's so great that I think that he thinks, finally, somebody gets it. Somebody gets me. I'm wonderful. I am kingish.
Do you know that they essentially gave Trump a gold crown and a freaking Happy Meal? I mean, the equivalent of it.
What do you mean a Happy Meal?
The preferences that they served to Donald Trump were mini beef, little sliders with ketchup, and they also did a ketchup glaze for him on grilled fish. Like a frickin' child, they made sure the ketchup was on as many of these fine dining things / fast food option as they could come up with. Yeah, now, first of all, kudos to whomever pointed that out during the live show, that the South Korean crown was actually a troll. You're a champion. Nice job. And now it all makes sense. That's why they served him the frickin' Happy Meal and fish with ketchup on it. The entire thing was a master troll job. I am so sorry for underestimating you, South Korea. Kudos.
Because if they had done just a modicum of research, they would have known that this is a replica of the crowns of the Silla dynasty, a dynasty that ended because the king essentially was being controlled by their version of billionaires. Sound familiar? So the working class had an uprising and overthrew the king.
Yeah, that does sound familiar. To see the working class have an uprising against a wannabe king. Now, where have I seen that before?
Organizers say more than 7 million people gathered at nearly 3,000 events across the country over the weekend for No Kings rallies in a largely peaceful show of force against the Trump administration's policies. That's 2 million more people than the first No Kings Day back in June.
Ah, yes, the No Kings protest, which happened right before Trump went to South Korea. I feel so stupid. They were referencing that directly. And much like a crown, it was over my head.
But South Korea also just came out with this book, and it's titled The Dictionary of Forbidden Words Under the Trump Era. And apparently there's over 170 words in this book that they deemed forbidden under Trump's regime.
Wait, over 170 words? Well, we know that part of the trolling will go right over Mega's head too, since they can't possibly read that many words. But please, do tell, because I'm dying to see what words South Korea thinks would be banned by King Trump.
Like multicultural, diverse, DEI, equity, advocacy, equality, activism, social justice, inclusion, Gulf of Mexico.
Now wait, hold on right there. The Gulf of Mexico? I don't get that reference. Isn't it the Gulf of America, baby?
We in the Gulf of America, baby. Woohoo! Ain't it pretty?
Yeah, that was Trump's Secretary of Tourism, clearly stating the name of that body of water. So I'm not even sure what the Gulf of Mexico is. You have to understand, I watch a lot of White House propaganda videos, and it could be affecting my memory. I don't know. Anyways, let's get back to that list of banned words and see if the rest of them make sense to me.
Latinx, ethnicity, Native American, indigenous, race and ethnicity, racism, BIPOC, Black. And I find it hilarious that they group it by subject matter, essentially. And then there are whole sections where they explain why each word has been banned under Trump. Like, you can literally tell what it's about without even being able to read or speak Korean, just because of the English context.
Yeah, well, again, this joke is safe from the mega types because they don't understand big words or context about anything. But some of you literate, well-read people online definitely saw this was all a big troll job from South Korea, with astute comments like, my 86-year-old Korean mother immediately said, oh, they're making fun of Trump. Or this person that added even more trolling context by posting, it was not only that, but a burial crown. I found the whole thing hilarious when it happened, thanks to the folks that educated us about the meaning. Yeah, indeed. And then there were some other people like me that just want to recognize the game that was being played here by saying, quote, South Korea has taught me that I am not living to my petty potential. This is top tier level pettiness. Or this quote that says, I apologize, South Korea. I was not aware of your game. And game's got to recognize game. And I definitely dropped the ball in this one. So I'm sorry I ever doubted you, South Korea. As for everyone else, please like this video, comment below, and don't just pretend you saw this coming a mile away. Let me know your real thoughts and get vocal. From the Vocal Minority with Nick and Steve podcast, I'm Steve Harness for Really American Media.